Alright, man, Sketchpad Podcast, we back. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to the page. So today we're going to be reacting to Joyner Lucas featuring Jellyroll, Best for Me. Yeah, Best for Me. Alright, we be back, Sketchpad, you know what it is. Yeah, man, if you want to donate, links on the screen, links in the description. Also, too, hey, man, hit that thumbs up button. Helps us along the way. And we see y'all, we hear y'all out there. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be doing more reactions, more videos, more everything. More politics, more commentary, more everything, man. We're going to be doing lives, too. Every Friday, we dropping a live. You know what I'm saying? This Friday, we doing a live. Hey, so let's get it, man. We're going to do this reaction real quick. You know what I mean? Joyner Lucas and Jellyroll. Let's go.
How can you love someone and learn to let them go? How can we fall apart on things we'll never know? Isn't it funny you can change your ways for someone to fill in your empty space? Tell me, is it really love if you have to ask if they'll stay?
Yeah, I got somebody I love, someone who's really important to me, but now they addicted to drugs. Someone who not who they used to be, and we ain't been keeping in touch. I ain't gonna say any names at all, cause I don't want no one to judge. But I wrote the song, I hope when they hear it, they'll never forget who they was. I hope you feeling your spirit enough. I wanna just tell you I love you in case that you really don't hear it as much.
Yeah, he's going off right now.
Yeah, I like this, man. I like this because I can definitely relate to what he's rapping about, what he's talking about, because I lost a good friend to substance abuse, so yeah, I get it.
Oh man, this is great. It's great.
And we ain't been keeping in touch. I ain't gonna say any names at all, cause I don't want no one to judge. But I wrote the song, I hope when they hear it, they'll never forget who they was. I hope you feeling your spirit enough. I wanna just tell you I love you in case that you really don't hear it as much. I know we ain't talked in a while, but fuck it, I really don't care what it was. I wanna reach out, but you keep on shutting me down. Now you ain't been caring as much. What the fuck happened to you? You losing a fight. I never thought I'd see the day that you let addiction ruin your life. Everyone calling that shit a disease and making you feel like you in the right. But I hate the fact that you really be using that as an excuse to do what you like or do what you might.
Oh my God, he's snapping. He is going off right now. This is great.
I got a lot to say about this. Oh man, I got a lot to say about this.
Oh my God, man.
You losing a fight. I never thought I'd see the day that you let addiction ruin your life. Everyone calling that shit a disease and making you feel like you in the right. But I hate the fact that you really be using that as an excuse to do what you like or do what you might. And I keep on praying and reaching for you. I hope you look in the mirror and see all the things I've been seeing in you. Hope your reflection will send you a message and show you this shit is much deeper than you. If you don't believe in yourself, then you'll never believe in somebody believing in you. And I gotta tell you the truth.
Made me hit the wrong button, man. Oh man, let's go.
You losing a fight. I never thought I'd see the day that you let addiction ruin your life. Everyone calling that shit a disease and making you feel like you in the right. But I hate the fact that you really be using that as an excuse to do what you like or do what you might. And I keep on praying and reaching for you. I hope you look in the mirror and see all the things I've been seeing in you. Hope your reflection will send you a message and show you this shit is much deeper than you. If you don't believe in yourself, then you'll never believe in somebody believing in you. And I gotta tell you the truth, cause I'm about to lose it. And you in denial about it and just wanna make up a million excuses. Tearing our family apart, but you leave us scarred and everyone bruises. Every decision affecting us all, and if you get lost, then everyone loses. For real. And I'ma be next to leave. I know that God got a plan and you ain't fulfilling your destiny. Much as I need you, I will not be sticking around or watching you rest in peace. I promise I love you, but I gotta do what's best for me.
How can you love someone and learn to let them go? How can we fall apart on things we'll never know? Isn't it funny you can change your ways for someone to fill in your empty space? Tell me, is it really love if you have to ask ask if they'll stay.
Look, I know you've been calling for me. You hitting my phone, but I've been alone so long I'm harder to reach. I know you ain't saying any names, but I got a feeling you talking to me. I hate when these demons get in on my soul. I feel like I'm caught in the beast. How do I let go of something I know is bigger and stronger than me? If I could be honest, I'll tell you the truth. I'm not who you want me to be. Nobody is perfect, not even you. So why you keep targeting me? I feel like we can't even have a genuine convo without you starting to preach. I feel like a dog on a leash. It's not what I need. Living that.
Yo, yo, this guy, yo, he is fucking going off right now. Oh my God, bro, I gotta run this back.
How can we fall apart on things we'll never know? Isn't it funny you can change your ways for someone to fill in your empty space? Tell me, is it really love if you have to ask if they'll stay?
Look, I know you've been calling for me. You hitting my phone, but I've been alone so long I'm harder to reach. I know you ain't saying any names, but I got a feeling you talking to me. I hate when these demons get in on my soul. I feel like I'm caught in the beast. How do I let go of something I know is bigger and stronger than me? If I could be honest, I'll tell you the truth. I'm not who you want me to be. Nobody is perfect, not even you. So why you keep targeting me? I feel like we can't even have a genuine convo without you starting to preach. I feel like a dog on a leash. It's not what I need. Living that hell, wondering when I gotta leave. Like, how can I breathe? How you gonna tell me addiction's not a disease? What do you mean? If it's not a disease, then why has it gotten to me? It's not what it seems. But you always be making me feel like the problem is me. I'm not gonna be who you want me to be. Like God decided for me. And speaking of God, how the fuck you know all of the plans he's got for me? So give me a break. I've been inching away from trying to get out of this dream. I'm drifting away. How come you only there for me when I be trying to get clean? My biggest mistake is me wishing that things were different. I felt like the drugs is made for sinning. That's why I've been stuck in the same position. Fuck. I'm falling, but I cannot budge. Been wondering why I'm in love with a strange addiction. And why the fuck you always playing a victim? A lot of this shit that you hate to mention. It sucks that I had to taint your vision. But ain't nothing left for me, so you can just quit addressing me. I guess it's just my destiny. So take me as I am, or let me be. Tired of you stressing me, cause shit I gotta do is best for me.
How can you love someone and learn to let them go?
Yeah.
How can we fall apart on things we'll never know?
That was crazy. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. Listen, bro.
Isn't it funny you can change your ways for someone to fill in your empty space? Tell me, is it really love if you have to ask if they'll stay? How can you love someone and learn to let them go? How can we fall apart on things we'll never know? Isn't it funny you can change your ways for someone to fill in your empty space? Tell me, is it really love if you have to ask if they'll stay?
Joyner Lucas, man. Joyner Lucas. Featuring Jellyroll. Best for me. Hey, man, look. We both got a lot to say on this. I don't know if you want to go first. You want me to go first?
You go first, man, because we both are probably going to end up saying the same thing. So, yeah, go ahead.
So, I had a really close friend of mine, like my best friend. Actually was doing Torture Talk with me. He was one of the co-hosts, and he died of drugs. I've never really spoken on it, or spoken about it on any platform, because I felt as though that, it just wasn't the time to speak on it. But this song brought that out of me, and there's a lot of mixed emotions I have about that, you know what I'm saying, because he died close to me, you know what I'm saying, and it's very difficult to deal with something like that as a person from looking from my point of view, because I never indulged into drugs. I never did drugs. I never did not one drug ever. I never did anything. No weed, never smoked cigarettes, nothing. Never did no coke. Anything you could think of, I never did it. You know what I'm saying? And I accepted him as who he was. But I didn't know he had an addiction that bad. I didn't know that he was on drugs that heavily. You know what I'm saying? You know, here and there people smoke weed, they might drink a little bit, but I didn't know. So me finding out and him passing away was a shock to my system. It was so scary that I didn't even realize that it was real for like the first week. I didn't even know. I thought he was still here because I felt like it just wasn't real. And there's a lot of things I disagree with about addiction, like, and we could talk about that on another show. I don't really want to bring that up now, but I will say that there's certain things that I know that people can't get past. Because when you're addicted to drugs, you become a totally different person. You're not even the same person. It alters your brain, it makes you want something. It's like drugs are like food. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have it, and you've been eating all your life. You know what I'm saying? So eventually you're gonna want to eat some more. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing with drugs. You take a certain drug, you can't just kick it. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of people got to understand that we're living in a time in America where a lot of people are addicted to prescription drugs. And it's not just the average person that you would think would be on the street. These are people who are doctors, lawyers, judges, police officers. This type of addiction now is not the same. Everybody is addicted to it. You know what I'm saying? These painkillers and these pills, they start out with the painkillers because you know that the doctor and give them enough, so they go to the street and get the street drugs because that's all it really is. And now with the fentanyl and all these other drugs is coming across the border and coming here, and some of them even being made here, a lot of people, they're just dying. And the way addiction works is, or at least for some addicts, they're chasing that high. So if someone tells them, yeah, somebody overdosed yesterday off this guy's drugs or that drug, they're gonna run and gravitate towards that drug because they want that feeling. It's not the same as they was first. So this song is very special. Not only is it certified 12, it's a certified classic because this song is timeless. This is gonna be, people are going to listen to this song 30, 40, 50 years from now because what he's talking about is relevant to everybody that's addicted and trying to kick the habit and they can't. So I will say shout out to Joyner Lucas and thank you for making this song, man. We really appreciate that.
Yeah. To piggyback off of what you were saying, you know, I've also experienced the same situation as Funeral Man. I lost a good friend to substance abuse. She died a little over like 2, maybe 3 years ago. What's funny was that I know she was a recovering addict. I knew that. But she hadn't used in like 10 plus years. Right? She got injured on the job. We both worked together. You know, we worked together prior to that. But at the other spot we was working at, you know what I'm saying, she had none of these type of issues whatsoever. Now, I could be wrong and other things could have happened. But as far as I recall, there was no other occurring issues. So what happened was, you know, I started noticing certain things with her, you know, isolation and things like that. And she started taking a lot of time off from work. Um, so I was calling to check on her, making sure she was good. Mind you, at this time, I didn't even know that she was using or doing anything of that matter at that time, because I know she had took time off from work because she was injured. Excuse me, my AI camera is going haywire. Let me just turn it off. So she basically was she took time off from work. So because she had got injured on the job. She got injured on the job. She took time off from work. So when that occurred, you know, she started just becoming mute, like disappearing. No one spoke to her. She wasn't saying nothing, whatnot. Not knowing that she was taking the painkillers because she had hurt her back on the job. Also, she was going into like depression over a lot of other things, family, relationship, things of that nature, all bundled up in one. I remember getting a phone call one time. I'm asleep, me and my wife sleep. Not mind you, she was in school too. She was also in school, you know what I mean, getting her bachelor's, going into the master's. So what I want to make clear to y'all, because I know I'm jumping from thing to thing, make y'all understand something. In addiction, right? A recovering addict or somebody that's using jumps from thing to thing. And they're so good at covering things up that you're not going to know, because you're not supposed to know, because you're not used to those type of mannerisms. You're not used to seeing that. So you're not supposed to know what is going on. And they know how to do it that you're not going to know what's going on with them. They could be using right at that given moment, and then you just pop up to visit them, and you could never tell because they're so good at hiding everything. And that's what happened with me and my friend. She was so good at hiding everything that I did not know what was going on, because she knew if I found out that I would definitely seek help for her. You know what I'm saying? So she, in that process of her going to school, she also was tutoring people. She tutored my wife in a few classes. That's how smart she was. She was able to function like that. So to make the long story short, she was injured at the same time. She wasn't at work. And it just became like a real hassle because no one knew what was going on with her. So I think what happened was I ended up coming back from work one day, and then I got this phone call from another coworker, and he asked, "Have you seen such and such?" And I was like, "No." And then he was like, "Well, I heard that she passed away." And I was like, "What?" So then I started making phone calls to everybody that we work with. And one of the persons that I spoke to was my supervisor at the time. And I asked, "Is this true?" And then she was like, "Yeah, she just got off the phone with somebody close to her. She passed away." They found her in her car with a bottle of painkillers, leaned over, gone. When I heard about it, it was the most tragic, traumatizing, heartbreak. My whole family knew her. My whole family, my kids loved her. And it was rough. So that whole time that I'm trying to process everything, I'm just thinking to myself like, yo, I could have stopped it. What should I have done? I should have went to the house. It was nothing that nobody could have done, you know? And there's no telling how long she could have been using. So, the moral of this is that, if you have a friend like that and you know about it, try to seek help for the person immediately. Even if they rejected it, even if they say they got everything under control, try to seek help for them. Most importantly, don't blame yourself for what has transpired, because you probably wouldn't have known anyway, especially if they didn't want you to. And that's how most addicts perform. I'm speaking from experience. My brother over here is also speaking from experience. That's how they are. So, I mean, shout out to Joyner. This is definitely a certified 12. This hit home. This hit home.
Yeah, Joyner Lucas, man, he's good at making songs like this. So, hey, man, great song, man, classic. All right, man, see y'all, peace, bye.